shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These sides saw their quest for perfection end last week. Now they've got to make sure that one loss doesn't quickly become two. Opposing him, that's Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Keyword, I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're off in East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's mixed in on second down. And he'll be right near the line to limit the game to a yard. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The third down throw falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Return amounts to much. They bring him down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the jaw and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Mike Evans. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. We just saw physicality personified.
Attack, attack! Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Broncos will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Jets and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Now begin with a run by Mixon. We'll cobble together a yard there. Enter and Cooper there to make the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. On target here to Njoku. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10.
On the option, here's Mixon. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Back to the line they come, second down. Mayfield will look to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and short, Mayfield. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And with precious little time remaining in our season, he's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
The give on second to Hall. All he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's complete. This is Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Catch made left side by Abuka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Offense to the line. Second down. To the air. Mahomes. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hall running between the tackles. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Play action, Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got it near the 8. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's 4th down.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. He's got it. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown.
Jason Sanders.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And I think they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a game.
So the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Tricks away from 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And they're a touchdown back, Broncos. They take over down 21-14. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10 are under Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defended by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Some on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Broncos and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Set up the screen here for Hall. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They give to Hall on the draw. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Broncos, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Broncos.
Here's Mahomes. Cut by the open man. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Jets, 14. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Baker out of the pistol. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
That's good for Jets. First down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Mayfield keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll start this one out with Hall. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They run. Here's Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Stoppage following that play. Emeka Egbuka in some pain, Brock. He's going to get some assistance. Man, we hope this is something minor. So first down from the 41.
Yellow.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Hall. And they'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Connects with his back. Calls. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hey, 43, 15.
The give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set now. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he reaches the 4-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets get back to within 2 possessions. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland checks out the extra point. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 24th of the season, making him the new single-season record holder in receiving touchdowns. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
42. Jets 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Hunt lost it, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pass is cut at the 9. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Sanders for the extra
Brees
point.
Hall with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Jets 21. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Connecting on the slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, Nixon gets it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come back! Push! Yellow! Hey, 43! Hey, we got to push it up,
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's dropping. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down.
Easy.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're
He's got it inside the 10! And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown! The Broncos continue piling it on here in the fourth. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.